Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video tutorial, I will show you how to fix Torchlight Infinite game not launching, not working, not opening, or showing black screen error on PC. So let's jump to the solutions. The first method is to restart your PC. This is an important step, so don't miss it out. Simply click on the Windows icon over here, then click on power and then select restart. So this will restart your PC. Once your PC restarts, now check if you can play the game. If not, next method is to modify launch options. So for that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on properties. General, here you have to type -dx11 and then try to launch the game and check whether it's working or not. If not, again come back, type -dx12 and then try to play the game and see if this resolves the issue. If this also doesn't resolve the issue, come back, remove the launch option and move to the next method. Next method is to update your graphics card. So for that, go to the Windows search. Now here you have to search for device manager. Now expand display adapter, select your graphics card, right click on it, click on update driver and then click on search automatically for drivers. So this will check and update your graphics drivers. Once the graphics drivers are updated, now launch the game and check if it's working. Nvidia and AMD users, go through the link already provided in the description and you can easily update your graphics card from there. Next solution is to allow the game through firewall. So for that, go to the Windows search for Windows security. Now here you have to click on firewall network protection, click on allow an app through firewall, click on change settings, and after that here you have to search for the game if it's listed or not. So search for the game before. So here is the game. If you cannot find the game, click on allow another app, click on browse. Now go to the game folder where your game has been installed, select the game application, add it to the list over here. After adding it, select it, make sure both public and private boxes are ticked and then click on OK. After that, launch the game and check. If not, next is to run game from installation folder. So for that, you have to go to the game folder. For that, select your game under library section, right click on it, click on manage, click on browse local files. This will take you to the game folder where your game has been installed. So here is the game application, select it and double click on it and then check if the game is opening or not. If not, then you have to run the game as administrator. For that, select the game, right click on it, click on properties. Now click on compatibility and here you have to select run this program as an administrator. Click on apply and OK and then launch the game and check if it's working. If not, again come back, select run this program in compatibility mode for. Select Windows 8 or Windows 7, hit on apply and OK and launch the game and check. If not, again come back, select disable full screen optimizations, hit on apply and OK and then launch the game and check if this resolves the issue. If this also doesn't resolve the problem, come back again, uncheck all of this, hit on apply and OK and then move to the next method. Well, the next method is to check graphic settings of the game. So when your graphic settings are not properly set up, like texture quality, resolution, anti-aliasing or others, then it directly impacts the game and this is where the game can crash or suffer from other issues. So make sure to set up the settings properly or even lower the graphic settings to avoid the unwanted issue. Next method is to verify integrity of game files. So for that, go to Steam, select your game, right click on it, click on properties, click on install files and then click on verify integrity of game files. So this will take some time to verify the files. Once done, now try to launch the game and check. If not, next method is to move game to SSD. So this is an important step. If you don't have installed the game on your SSD, then such kind of issues you can come across. So you have to first check whether a game is installed on SSD or not. If not, then move the game to the SSD and then try to launch the game. So for that, go to Steam over here. Now click on settings. Now click on storage and here you will find the game, whether it's on SSD or any other drive. So here the game is on another drive. So you have to simply select it and after that click on move option. So this will move the game to the SSD and after that try to launch the game and check if you can play it. If not, next method is to disable in-game overlays. So Steam users, go to Steam, click on settings. Now click on in-game and here you can see enable the Steam overlay while in-game option. If it is enabled, you have to click on it to disable it. Once it is disabled, now launch the game and check. For GeForce Experience users, open GeForce Experience, tap on gear icon beside username, click on general, then switch off in-game overlay option from here. For Discord overlay, go to the user settings, game overlay tab and switch off enable in-game overlay option. Next solution is to disable third-party overlay applications. So if there is any third-party overlay applications enabled like Nvidia Shadowplay or MS Afterburner, then you should disable it. This can lead to unexpected issue while playing the game. Next solution is to install Visual C++ files. So for that I have already provided this link in the description. Just copy and paste it in your browser, or even you can search for Visual C++ files on Google. After the website opens, go below. From here you have to click on the link to download. Once the link is downloaded, you have to open it and you will get repair or install option. Click on it and wait for some time. Once you get setup successful message, close it and now restart your PC once your system restarts. Now log into the game and check if you can play it without any further problem. If not, next is to change virtual memory settings. So for that, go to the Windows search for View Advanced System Settings. Now click on Settings, click on Advanced, click on Change, and here you have to select the drive where your game has been installed. Once you select the drive, click on Custom Size, and in the initial size you have to type 12288, and in the maximum size you have to type 24576, and then click on Set and then click on OK. Once you've done this, now try to launch the game and check. If not, next method is to update Windows. So for that, go to the Windows search for Check for Updates. This will take you to the Windows Update page. Here to click on Check for Updates option and it will check if there is any update available. If yes, update your Windows to the latest version, and after that try to play the game and check. If not, next method is to run game on dedicated graphics cards. So for that, go to the Windows search for graphics settings. Now here you have to add your game to the list. So for that, click on Add a Desktop App. After that, go to the game folder where your game has been installed. So here is the game application. So select the game application and add it to the list over here. Now once it is added, go below, click on the arrow icon, and under GPU preference you have to select high performance, and after that try to launch the game and check if it's working or not. If not, then the final solution is to reinstall Torchlight Infinite game. So for that, go to Steam, select your game under library section, right click on it, click on manage, now click on uninstall, and finally click on uninstall option. So this will completely remove the game from your system. After that, restart your PC once, and after your PC restarts, launch Steam and then reinstall Torchlight Infinite game once again, and then click on the play button to check whether it's working or not.